Okay, this is it. We're doing it. Disregard the blue dolphin and Santa. That's Steve. He's Santa Steve until fall again. He's incognito. All right. Got a new hardy almond tree. Halls, it's called. Peonies. Big, beautiful ones. These coral ones that they turn a couple different colors actually. They lighten up to a beautiful pink with a yellow center, and then they like just turn pale white and fall off. It's kind of amazing. It's the English rose, David Austin. Oh, we got one of these little yellers. Rose of Sharon tree. Got some more peonies, knockout roses, peonies, and more peonies. The dappled willow. There's a ton of stuff in there. Mostly natives and comfrey. Down here is a lot of different stuff. I put a lot of strawberries in. There's strawberries. A couple of autoflowers. Blueberries. Urban apple trees. Some babies over here. A couple of autos here. Strawberries. Oh, look, grapes. We have a whole bunch of grapes. I don't know how to get a good look at them. But anyways, yeah, that's a very small vine to be growing grapes like that, so that's pretty exciting. Wasn't expecting that. Lots of strawberries in here. These are the Charlotte French Everbearing strawberries. And there's a sage in here. I've got blueberries there all the way around here. Zip it. There's another blueberry here, but that's not fruiting. This is my Oracle almond tree. We got tons of raspberries, tons of blueberries. That's a big blueberry bush for us here. I don't know how else to say that. Honeyberries, got a whole bunch of honeyberries here and here, here. There are, again, strawberries for ground cover, dwarf raspberries. That's a dwarf blackberry. More blueberry. More blueberries. This is the one spot that I can protect the blueberries, is in there. Let's see. We got a little bit of strawberries in here. They keep eating them before they just turn pink, and they nibble on them enough that I don't want to eat them, but whatever. Got a nice big long row of there's sugar magnolia, sugar snap peas, like a pink blush color. Let's see, we got a bunch of radishes, carrots. This is onions and garlic, I think. Maybe a couple peppers. Bunch of lettuce that you can't really see down in here. And some spinach. More radishes. We got arugula right there. More lettuce. I don't think any of that lettuce is gonna really be crazy good, to be honest with you. Let's see, this is the dwarf cherry tree that is already almost 10 feet tall. So yeah, careful with that. This is the potato section. Potato, depending on who you ask. The damn weeds in here. This is the Roma tomato section. There's like 15 of them. Lauren likes to make sauce. And I got some ground cherries over here. Those little orange tangy things that, I don't know, I see them in the stores. I tried them once, they weren't bad. Some dill. This right here is the only one in here that'll trellis up and over, because that's a yeah. Oh, I plant like sugar golds and sweet cherries all around the edges of my pallet fence, so that in a couple months they'll be climbing all over, and any day you come out and just fill a bowl with either orange, yellow pear tomatoes. I love those. I plant those everywhere. They're little sweet reds. A couple more random Romas. I got some nasturtiums going. I got a couple plants I still need to put away. This was the greenhouse, but I'm taking it apart now. I do have a few things left in here, which some dogs knocked over. But there, you know, nice head of romaine and some carrots in there too. But some nasturtiums and strawberries. This is the melons. I'm gonna take some more of them out of there. I have to thin one more little round, but really excited, hopefully, to get some melons, a few cantaloupes, bunch of different watermelons, all really neat stuff you can't get at the store here. Yellow flesh, orange flesh, a big red one, and the kind, it's called Starry Night, because it's like all green on the outside except a couple spots, and it looks like weird. Anyways, we got another ground cherry, maybe some damn weeds, a couple of peppers, some herbs. We've got cucumbers. This is the pickle tunnel here, so yeah, I should take a better view. Cucumbers, peppers, all that. I think that's all that's in there, and nasturtiums. Maybe some marigolds, that's in everything. Here is more, let's be honest, I don't really know anymore. So maybe they're melons, maybe they're squash varieties, who's really sure. A few different peppers, some rosemary, probably some marigolds or something there. Not sure. Something that bugs wouldn't like. That's why I plant the nasturtiums around. I got one pawpaw tree coming to life finally. Will not bear fruit yet, but this guy here, good thing I bought that this year. That's pleasant. Oh, hey Gary. There's Gary, and that's Doug with Wellington. Yeah, this one here is not doing so hot either, but I do remember from the past when I got a pawpaw, the thing was the very last thing to leaf in my entire yard. I was gonna pull it, and then it ended up living, and the dogs ran it over, you know, so it still died, but for a different reason than melt treatment. This is all just native stuff in here, which I shouldn't say like it's just. This is very important. I put native stuff all over the place, but this is a nice native section in here, and some composting, like long-term, basically just making some piles where you can't really see them normally, and then I grow stuff around them, and in a few years I'll clean it up and do something else with it. This will never be finished. I don't ever want it to be finished, but I'd like it a lot closer. Over here, this is Corky's Corner, where our cat's all dead and stuff. And then these are the coral bells. I gotta stick them in the ground, but I think those are neat. And I don't remember what these are called. They're from the spiderwort or family. They're cool. Here we've got a hazelnut tree, a couple of dogwoods, different kinds. The Japanese maple, of course. Let's see, this is a plum tree giving me nothing yet, but looking very happy and healthy. So that's cool. Same thing here. We got the cherry, not doing anything. This is another cherry, which I haven't seen any on. That's a Rainier. Now we're getting a lot of this, and that's concerning, upsetting, scary. I'm not really sure what that's about. It's weird in a lot of places. Now I have it here. This, I assume this is a peach tree, flat wonderful peach. I thought this was just peach leaf curl, and no problem. Maybe it is, and maybe that's what's on the cherry. I don't know, but this is another Rainier cherry. This one is also, this one's in great shape actually. So that's cool. And I got a few more peaches here, a couple different varieties. Some currant, I've got black and red currant out here. Got another comfrey here and another peach, flat wonderful. And this one has fruits coming. So I'm super excited about that. And so does this. This is a Belle of Georgia peach that is getting tons of fruit. I mean, this thing is covered in, there's got to be dozens. For a little tree, there's a lot. I should probably thin them out a little bit. This is all goldenrod. It's not weeds. I mean, it is, depending on who you ask, but it's goldenrod. Asian pear, 2-in-1 Asian pear that one branch fell off of, and I then didn't know which Asian pear it was, so I needed a pollinator, and I had to buy a second 2-in-1 Asian pear. So there's that. This is a Plum Stanley. Not getting any fruit yet this year, but it's looking strong. I bet next year. They're all getting a lot of nutrients this year and putting a lot of good stuff around them, so I think I've got a lot of hope for next year. This is the berry section. Real quick, this is these are gift raspberries, and that is a beautiful rhododendron in my neighbor's backwoods that I don't think they can see from their house. Like, amazing that it's just there in the woods. I love it. Here we've got like gigantic strawberries. Look at this. These are ever-bearing Charlottes again, and then there's blackberries and golden raspberries. Here's a apple tree. I don't know if you can make it out. Another apple tree, several more apple trees. Different varieties of apples. Fun ones. And some more berries. Berries. But this is the golden raspberry section, and we will be getting a nice spring harvest here, as we call it, which is exciting as can be, because the golden raspberries are by far the fan favorite here. The kids, that'll actually get the kids to come out in the backyard. Nothing else will. I shouldn't say it. Charlotte comes out a little, but even Chloe will come out for the golden raspberries, which are spreading like crazy. Talk about a gift. These things are like one of our favorite things to grow in this yard, maybe our favorite, and they just are swamping out the whole area. I love it. Really nice. Anyways, this Pixie Crunch apple. That's probably a Red Delicious, but if we're being honest, who the hell knows? Got a gooseberry. These are two different grapevines that apparently my dogs have injured, which is not really a big surprise, unfortunately. It's part of the game. This is more grapes, which we do have a lot setting on all of a sudden, which is awesome. I'm really excited. We haven't had any real edible grapes ever before. This is another apple that's Honeycrisp. They only fruit every other year. This is the bamboo. Yeah, I planted rhubarb around some of the trees too. I got some big stuff over there. This is the, oh God, it's a cross between a raspberry and a blueberry. Or no, a raspberry and a blackberry. It is a boysenberry, and they're supposed to be amazing. They're big and delicious. I just never had them. Yeah, this black barrier is, I have to put some rocks and soil around it, but that's what is going to hopefully contain the bamboo, because this stuff is already getting out of control quick, but it's gonna be gorgeous. This is my nectarine tree, apricot, necticot is that little stick right there. That's a golden delicious. That's a Sundance apple, which is kind of like a yellow. This nectarine tree has many nectarines, which is exciting. I'm not even sure I've ever had a nectarine, to be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff I haven't had. Another pear tree, nothing on it. Dog. There's another dogwood. This is a pink flowering dogwood that someone gave me a little stick a couple years ago, and now that's where it is. That's a Honeycrisp apple, I think. But again, some of them are a little lost in translation. I planted some raspberries along the edges here. I'm gonna eventually make this entire fence a row of raspberries so that when the fence rots out, my dogs still won't go through the wall of thorns I'm gonna try to create. In the meantime, we'll see what happens. This is my biggest pear. It's a red Bartlett, and it's not fruiting this year. Don't know if it would have fruited last year, but it got taken out by tree guys by accident, and so it had some pretty heavy damage at the wrong time of year, and a lot of it. So it's bouncing back just fine, but it hasn't fruited. And there's another apple that we'll label as hard to say. This leaner here is a good one that I also don't remember. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that. This is a Rome apple tree, and it's a heavy pollinator. Last year had a lot of apples. This year it really doesn't have a ton. I'm not sure why, but who knows. This is an apple tree that I don't remember anymore. Gotta thin the apples. No more than 3 on any chunk. Always take the wimpy ones off. Thin them out. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I have a lot of apples on, a lot of apples. This is a triple apple tree. Excuse me. So that's got 3 different levels of branches. Each level is a different type of apple, which is cool. Here's the Golden Delicious, because I love Golden Delicious. And this, I don't know, according to Google, it's trying to tell me that it is a white mulberry, which is really cool. I have a red mulberry over in the garden that was gifted to us by birds or something. So that's neat. I didn't show you guys that, I don't think, but it's in my garden. Apple. This is a Pixie Crunch apple that got sent to me in horrific shape, and I don't know if it's going to make it. I believe it's going to look like this one day. But if it stays looking like this and the leaves become happy, I'm cool with that too. I've got some strawberries and some just weeds I gotta take out. And I'm gonna plant these couple grapes in here in hopes of getting them started. There are a few different varieties. And then there's this one here. It's been here a little while, which vines up on my arch. And it's not showing any signs of fruit yet, but it honestly has only been growing for a very short amount of time. Still gotta plant these guys. We got the the black lace elderberry, a couple other, hydrangea, rose of Sharon, a lot of strawberries, ground cover. These are new. Saskatoon service berries. They're similar to blueberries, I guess, but I got a few, and they even, like, I think they might make berries. I don't know. Why not? Planted this little rows of Sharons last year, so that's why there's a strip of no grass. And then, oh, I skipped over my persimmon tree too before. Should have shown you that. Here is the more than likely dead medlar tree that they sent me with fruit and dead leaves all over it. I can't even believe that this is what they sent me at the one place that I buy from. So that was a very disappointing thing. But then here's some hazelnuts. There's 2 of them I planted. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much the tour. I'm not gonna get into this stuff. This is changing a lot. 2 of these trees are coming down in the next week. The straight center one stays. 2 outer ones come down. And then guess where the fruit trees are gonna end up. So yeah, this is, we were playing with a sprinkler earlier. We got a volunteer pine tree growing. Volunteer locust right there. Pretty cool. There's Steve. I just planted this bad boy. Black hydrangea. This guy's all party. Huh. Rockin' Sammy Hagar. That's cool. These might be in the wrong place. But some roses. Oh, got a Lola Martin fig. And back there is a Chicago Hardy fig. And this is all, there's a couple hydrangeas I just simply cannot get rid of. I'm, oh God, I can't even, I'm not gonna get into what I've tried to do to get these out of here, but they love abuse is all I can say. So yeah, got a bunch of black-eyed Susans, strawberries, sedum. Ooh, the hibiscus are coming up. Some foxglove, yarrow, bro. Some roses. Yeah, that's the garden tour. 23 minutes in. Let's see if you watch this to the end, you might have gotten it shorter because maybe I can have Charlotte edit it. We'll see.